Hi, this is Leanna Garcia. I am doing my Module 12 instructional hardware for Module 12. Like I said, the first question is, what experiences have you had with interactive technologies as a teacher, as a student or teacher? Um, Back when I was in school, I don't really remember having interactive technologies, as you say. But as a substitute teacher that I've been doing a lot of subbing, the district that I work for, they have integrated into smart TVs. And they are really awesome tools to use. Um, so I'm not proficient in a smart TV, but I've used it and it's getting easier to use. It's almost just like running a computer. So that's kind of how I go about it. Um, Number two, which rendition of the interactive whiteboard and remote would you choose and why? Which interactive app would you use the most? Um, in looking at those, when I was reading the reading that was chapter 12 module, through that, looking at everything, I honestly think that if you just have a smart TV, that pretty much covers your bases. Like, you can do anything. You can, they have, like, when I was researching them, a lot of the smart boards now have stuff already embedded into them, like anchor charts and all kinds of interactive things. There's whiteboards if you just need to write instructions down or do problems and have students work them out on the board, which is really neat because now you don't have to buy so much of the erasable markers, so you don't have to worry about that expense. You don't have to have the chemical to clean your boards, to have erasers. You pretty much almost have everything you need on a smart TV, which is really, really awesome. I honestly don't feel like you need a projector anymore or anything like that, for the simple fact that if a student is doing a presentation, they can just cast their Chromebook onto the smartboard, and then they can do their presentation on there if that's what they're doing. So honestly, if you just have a smartboard in your room, that has many tools that a teacher can use for pretty much almost any subject that you're teaching. I think they're really neat. They're really cool. There's so much potential in those if we can learn everything that we can do on those. Uh, let's see, if you could choose just one for your future classroom, which one would you choose? If I could choose one, in my research, I found one on Smart Tech called Smartboard RX series. I would probably get the 65-inch access, the 65-inch screen. On this one, it does everything. Like, you can write with your finger, you can write with the little pens that they come with. You have access to Google Play, Chrome, all the other Google apps that, like Google Drive and everything that teachers use in their classrooms. You can set up if you don't want students on it, or if you're going to be gone and having a substitute there, you can set up a login, so it locks everything down for you and only you can log into that information. You can use it to react with students, such as using graphic organizers, interactive backgrounds. They have measuring tools and everything on it. Students are able to cast their Chromes, like I said earlier. So that is the smartboard. Looking at the prices, $1,500 doesn't cut it. It looks like it's going to be between $2,000 to $6,000, depending on the size and everything that you get. So you would be short if you only had $1,500 to have. Um, my thought about clickers in the classroom. I don't know. It's still a little confusing why you would need them. I know, like in our school, we are not allowing our students, our high school, middle school, to have their phones. So if you're wanting to use your phone as a clicker, I could see that, but teenagers don't. Just from experience, they're not just going to get on what you told them to get on, and they may not even do what you told them to do, even though you can tell when not everybody has done it. I just don't know if I would use it with my students using their phones. Using other clickers, to me, honestly, when students have Chromebooks, I'm talking about the older grades that are like second through and up, that can use their Chromebooks on a daily basis. If you're needing something like that, I think a Chromebook you can do way more, and it'd be a more effective tool than just a clicker. If the clicker only has certain functions about it, I honestly don't see it as a necessity. So I don't know if I would use clickers. And like if you're doing it to do polls and stuff like that, there are actually other sites that you can use to do a poll, and then all the students can see like if everybody did it, everybody answered it correctly or not. So I honestly don't feel like a clicker is a necessity in the classroom, unless I'm not understanding it correctly. I could be wrong, but that is my thoughts on the clicker. Yeah, so that is my Module 12 reflection. Thank you very much.